Greetings, Cosmic Core. Mike here with Sci-Fi and More and Sci-Fi and More fun news. I had to take some time off of the channels to do some responsible adult stuff, but I am back, and what a great time to return. At the end of July, the 2024 San Diego Comic-Con revealed a number of upcoming projects for this year. I've gone ahead and included a link in the description for all the upcoming reveals that came out of Comic-Con. One of the reveals was the teaser trailer for the upcoming first ever Star Trek TV movie coming to Paramount Plus, titled Star Trek Section 31. And the teaser is just that, a teaser. It doesn't give a projected air date, and it really doesn't give up too much about how the show is going to play out or how it will go. Well, other than the fact that there seems to be a lot of explosions in this teaser trailer. But there are a couple of takeaways you can glean from this trailer. Section 31 will feature Michelle Yeoh reprising her role as Emperor Georgiou, the Mirror Universe Terran Emperor introduced in Star Trek Discovery, who went to the 32nd century with the Discovery crew, and who was then sent back in time from the 32nd century by the Guardian of Forever, or better known in this episode as Carl, to a point unknown up until now. And based on the teaser, it looks as though we are going to get a backstory on Emperor Georgiou in the Mirror Universe as we see Georgiou as a child. Also, the teaser gives us a look at a young Rachel Garrett, played by Casey Roll. Captain Rachel Garrett is a legacy character and was originally played by Tricia O'Neill and commanded the Ambassador class USS Enterprise C, and was introduced in one of the best episodes that came out of Star Trek The Next Generation, Yesterday's Enterprise, where a time rift was created when the Enterprise C engaged the Romulans at the Battle of Narendra III, defending a Klingon outpost. This rift brought the Enterprise C 20 years into the future, creating an alternate timeline where Garrett's Enterprise was not lost defending the Klingon outpost from the Romulans, which led to a 20-year war between the Klingons and the Federation in this alternate timeline, which, according to Captain Picard, the Federation was losing and expected the war to be lost in the coming months, unless Garrett took the Enterprise C back through the time rift, returning to the moment they left and restoring the timeline before the war with the Klingons ever started. What we can surmise from the trailer is, since we are getting to see a younger version of the character of Rachel Garrett, that means Section 31 will take place in Star Trek's Lost era, presumably. And depending on what you look at for the Lost era, it will typically be the time period that begins with the maiden voyage of the USS Enterprise B and Kirk being presumably killed, but actually lost to the Nexus, all the way up to the beginning of The Next Generation, or the episode Encounter at Farpoint, the pilot episode for The Next Generation. So there is a lot of unexplored territory there that some good stories can come out of. I have done some initial reading on the new trailer for Section 31 and seen other videos where people are questioning if this is even Star Trek, since it doesn't look like the typical Star Trek we as fans have come to know. The trailer does have Star Trek elements, and for me, I'm going to give it a shot and check it out when it comes out. You give me more Star Trek, I'm going to check it out. Growing up with the original series and the animated series when I was a kid, I was adamantly opposed to The Next Generation when it came out. And honestly, for me, that was a huge mistake, and I should have given The Next Generation a fair chance at the time, because it's one of my favorite shows now. So, if done right and well crafted, new ideas can help an existing and established franchise continue to grow, just like The Next Generation did for the original Star Trek series. So I'm crossing my fingers that that will be the case here. I've attached the trailer here if you've not had a chance to see it yet. I hope you enjoy the trailer and have a great galactic day, everyone.
Okay, ladies, now let's get information. I say.
An emperor can only be loyal to duty. Thus does the empire remain strong. Thus does it grow. All hail the emperor!
Giorgio, you're a tyrant who murdered our own people by the millions. The past always catches up with you.
You're Section 31. Section 31. Section 31. 31.
Okay, ladies, now let's get information.
31 is a Black Ops division. Spy work. Starfleet is here to make sure no one commits murder.
What a cute idea.
Prove to me you got some coordination.
It's gonna be bumpy and bad.
You're a bad bitch.
We can't trust you with our lives, but here we go.
Somebody's got to keep it lively, right?
Okay, ladies, now let's get information.